you want to avoid creating any further affinities with your husband, don't entertain either a detesting or a loving mind, but treat him only with no mind. Good evening.
Good evening.
Most people would love to be around those they are happy with and they feel good with them. But we see not a few people complain about those they are around with, and they blame them for being wrong, and they feel so bad when they are with people who are in discordance with them. Right? Even though we want to be around those we love to be with, but life doesn't seem to allow us to be all the time. It's very painful, sometimes suffering, physical suffering as well as psychological. We may have those who we are not happy with in our family, in our workplace, even our friends. Sometimes, we feel very, uncomfortable. Do you have anyone? No, I'm sure you don't have anyone. But here, a laywoman who was very unhappy in her marriage detested her husband, saying, "I'm not going to meet him next life." The great Methodist spiritual advice is, if you want to avoid creating any further affinities with your husband, don't entertain either detesting or loving mind. Just be no mind. Why? Why? Why only no mind works, but loving mind, detesting mind don't work the way the laywoman wants? When we hate someone, you may want to say inside, "Oh, I don't like the person. I don't want to be with the person." And we may repeat it, right? So maybe our mind is filled with that person, right? Thinking about that person, feeling about that person. So our mind is with that person, right? Then it means that we nourish our mind, we cultivate our mind, we practice our mind being with that person with who we don't want to be with. So when we repeat our thoughts and feelings about that person, then we become closer and closer to that person, because we cultivate the same energy as the person, right? So our practice is totally wrong. Rather than being away from the person, we become closer and closer to that person by thinking about that person, feeling about that person, by hating. But we misunderstand. If we hate that person, we become away from it, from the person, but it doesn't work that way. We stop thinking about the person. We should stop feeling about the person. That is why Premise Soteshan's advice is no mind. No mind means not thinking about the person, not feeling about the person. We don't spend any energy for that person. Then we can forget about. But It's not easy for us to do, right? Usually we keep thinking about the person. Oh, I don't like the person. Oh, I hate that person. I don't want to be with it. So in our mind, keep it, right? So we become closer to that person. And we cannot help but meeting the next life, the next life. So if this lay woman keeps hating her husband, then she cannot avoid meeting her husband in the next life. So 그러면서 대사 said, be no mind. With attachment to love and with attachment to hatred, we resemble the person. So there is English, the phrase, bird of all feather flock together. Same energy is easy to attract same energy. So if you find anyone, anything you don't want to be around, then you should be able to cultivate your mind to be totally free from that person by not thinking, not allowing yourself to spend time thinking about him, her, feeling about him or her, or thinking about those anything. Because when we become no mind, when we are in the state of no mind, we don't have the experience about the person. We can become totally independent from that energy. We can create our own space to be ourselves, not to be affected, not to be influenced by that energy. That is why we practice. Because when our spiritual energy is weak, we are easily hurt by energies around us. Right? We are easily affected by the energy. Because we keep thinking about it. We create the same energy. That is why many people confess that they have many traumas and hurts from other people from the past. But as a spiritual practitioners, what we should know is that nobody can hurt us. We cannot be hurt by anyone and anything without our consent. Only when we allow other people can affect us, we can be affected. But when you become no mind, when you are in the state of no mind, you can never be affected, you can never be hurt by anyone and anything. That is what all the enlightened ones realized and awakened to. That is our human nature. In our modern day society, people meet together, work together, live together, keep being hateful of each other. They don't know how to get out of it. But now we know. Now we know why we should do that, how we should do that. Empty your mind of the attachment to love. When we are attached to love, we are easy to lock up the other, right? So, no mind is natural law, universal law, to be free from any hurt, any bond which we don't want to have. So, let go of loving mind, let go of hating mind, especially attachment.